Hey guys, Type here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance. Playing for today's morning in the south we have MotoMoto playing as Soviets. And his loadout is shock rifle Frontline, mechanized support, and airborne troops. Teaming up with him is Sunny, also playing as Soviets, immediately locking into shock rifle Frontline. Facing off against him in the north we have SkyGreen, playing as COH2, and his loadout is special operations, Overwatch, and Breakthrough. Teaming up with him is Dreamwork-douyu, playing COH2 as well, who has Grand Defensive, Breakthrough, and Overwatch. In terms of rankings here, we got a random team for the Axis. I forget which way around it was. I think Dreamwork is rank 9 and SkyGreen rank 100 against Allied Arranged team around rank 190. But Allied Arranged team hasn't really played too many outside of their placement matches. And they are quite highly ranked in a few other formats and in other arranged teams as well. Combinations. Okay, so 3 conscript, 2 combat engineer build over there. Meanwhile, we've got a Maxim coming in from MotoMoto kind of early on. Empires in the building, getting chopped up. Not too many windows on this side of it, so conscript might need to be covered, taking care of them quite well. It's a slow process though. He made a lot faster with the flamethrower, but still about 10 munitions off that. And there we go, Maxim protecting the cutoff for the moment. Unfortunately, he's trying to sneak their way around the corner. And they're going to get behind the bushes. These conscripts here probably should have come over here and tried to capitalize on the suppressed folks. Instead, they're going to be able to crawl over to the other cutoff coming in from the side. Looking to put up some sandbags. He's at the front repositioning, trying to hold the line. But it looks like Dreamwork kind of coming over to assist SkyGreen on this side of the map. Oh, and there's the flamer pops. Empire's out of the action. So yeah, kind of setting up a little bit of a 2v1 on this side. One squad of folks over here trying to cause some troubles, but only 2 windows on this side of the building firing, so folks should win there. It looks like they're staying behind cover, but you don't see the shield on them. Which is strange. Maxim coming more into the center now. Engineer Flamers standing up by themselves, should be a bit closer to the conscripts. Oh, and an incendiary grenade pops. Full retreat there from Sunny.
Combat engineers are standing by.
And away they go.
Don't leave me here.
But yeah, got to keep those combat engineers, this conscript squad nearby so you can merge into them, keep them on the battlefield longer. And there's secrets to the Soviet early game. But that's not what we saw from Sunny. Okay, wiring off these sandbags. They're in an unusual position to start things off anyway.
Enemy forces are
Soviet player building them there where they can't really take advantage of them. It's kind of strange. Okay, we've got a squad of Fusiliers coming in. And we've got 2 commanders here with Fusiliers, Breakthrough and Grand Defensive. Just 1 squad of Fusiliers for Dreamwork. And strange build from SkyGreen, double Sturmpio, double Falcon now into a Fusilier. But in spite of being a double OKW team, we didn't see any tier 1 action from the Soviets players. Which could have been quite effective. Engineer Flame, we're going to try to hold the line here. Fusiliers going for a bit of a flank. Oh, conscripts here on the flank. These faults, here it is. We've all got Sunny pushing out with that flamer leading the charge. Good use of the merge there. The Axis did have double fuel for a good chunk of time there. Oh, he's got the sweepers out too. Quite a few mines down. They're not going going to get too much done. Trying to look for angles here. Let's just come around the corner.
Officer, ready to be deployed.
And wow, they got rid of those sternpipes real quick. Looking for the wipe on them even. Nearly gets it. But the Fusilier grenade actually wiping the combat engineers with the sweeper. Which means these two mines, okay, it looks like maybe a crawler triggering that one. Not entirely sure. Merging into some conscripts trying to keep them healthy. Or maybe it's combat engineers.
Shock troops have arrived.
So he's fighting strong here. We'll run over that mine. Probably. Did go for another squad combat engineers immediately with the sweeper. And it looks like he's not going to run over it. Going to disengage here. Meanwhile, Flamer came in from MotoMoto, assisting his teammate, and went for some shock troops as well. So if we were going to see a looks from either of these players,
MG-34 gun crew ready for action.
it would be, you know, arriving right about now, and Sonny would have nowhere near enough manpower to build an anti-tank gun in response. So the build order from the Axis team kind of playing into Sonny's hands here, whereas ordinarily he would get punished really, really hard. Better group out for SkyGreen. So yeah, it looks like neither of them going for light vehicles at the moment. Very, very strange. Shock troops come around the corner, and that's a full retreat from SkyGreen. That's an understandable decision. Maybe if the folks had STGs there, they could have held their ground a bit better. Good ambush. Troops coming through the centre. Troops trying to hold the point. Tossing out smoke to continue capping. Got double sternpires back there. Could work pretty well against the shock troops. Meanwhile, got a mine on the far flank from Sonny, and Sonny actually pulling back after getting the neutralize. Looking for another ambush. Maxim on the far flank, trying to hold it down. And a couple of conscripts coming in on the flank now as well. Machine gun pushing very far forwards here. Looks like conscripts instead going to go for the cut-offs. Troops coming in from the side, but grenade avoided. And Sternpire's coming out here now, but they do have the sweeper out, so going to spot that mine. Got engineers on the run. Do have another mine down there though. Engineers trying to hold the line from inside the building. Two folks out there trying to reposition as far back as possible, so taking as little damage as possible. But oh man, shock troops come around the corner and a full retreat there. I don't know if that was necessary with that, you know, double sternpires in that range. I think he could have held his ground. A little bit too conservatively there. AT gun out, trying to clear out those sandbags. And straight into the walking Stuka here. And another tech truck coming out for SkyGreen, capitalizing on this early fuel control from the Axis team. A grenade out from Sonny. Cut through to the center. Okay, Sternpire's sneaking around the corner here. Do have the Fusiliers upgraded with the G43, so they've got that really nice line of sight now, helping spot the machine gun. Of course, do some pretty good DPS to it as well. What was that wire off there? I thought that was going to be on the door, but it wasn't on the door. Now the Sternpire's just cycle through there. Another mine down. So they're going to try sweep it before retreating. Under fire from the Maxim. And some more mine sweeping on the far flank. Here comes the T-70. Double sternpires. Standing too close to the mine. Now T-70 chasing forwards. Oh, we got the... Oh, another mine going off though, triggering on those Fusiliers. Got the double Shreks though. Thought he might linger, try and get the kill on the T-70, but getting out of there.
Truck has been permanently
Walking Stuka
established as a
finds
static
the
post.
machine gun, gets a couple of kills. Things are starting to heat up now. But yeah, I feel like the Fusiliers with the Shreks might be pretty decent in this sector of the map. A few buildings for them to jump into. Don't have to just charge head on over open ground all the time. Curious to see how they go. After a decent start there. Oh, jumps out with the combat engineers just in time to jam the cap. T-70 pulling back here. Faust, potentially. Fortunately, is trying to close the distance for it. Unsuccessful. Conscripts close range against the Fusiliers. Probably not exactly where they want to be, but we're briefly outnumbered 2v1. But in come the stern pios. And there go the conscripts. Get two Fusiliers working nicely there. Oh, and those folks that were looking for the snare earlier now coming for a flank on the Maxim. And doing some pretty good damage too. This Maxim spinning around and T-70 coming in from the other side. Folks just could go down here. T-70 chasing in for a bit. And yeah, Sandbag blocking that last shot. Close call. Would have had to continue chasing if you wanted to get right there. Just going around the corner, dodging the grenade. And chasing after the Shrek squad. We have a machine gun back there though, so just have to be careful. Stuka. I don't think he hit anything that time. Still only 5 kills. Munitions cache, by the way, from MotoMoto, and both Soviet players going for shock rifle frontline. MotoMoto not going for shock troops though, going for the double machine guns instead. And also not going for the T-70. Yeah, I think it's, you know, fair enough that if your opponent's not going for any light vehicle, maybe you want to split up your power spike. You know, one player going for the T-70, one player going for the fast tier 4. Smooth things out, though, you know, the same token, you could go for double T-70s and really try and spike power early on and bully the axis back. Both are reasonable. And maybe the fast tier 4 player ends up going for like a Katyusha or something like that as well. Ramp into the rocket artillery that way a bit more smoothly. A whole bunch of tripwires going down around here, it looks like, for MotoMoto. And finally capping up the fuel again. Looking for a bit of a flank with these conscripts. But the conscripts don't have the 7-man upgrade yet. So they are struggling a little bit at this stage. Okay, we've got some incendiary artillery coming in and a full retreat there from SkyGreen. A whole bunch of Axis troops coming forwards for Dreamwork though. Looking for an angle, tripwires going off. Oh, and the conscripts secure the wipe just before they get suppressed there. Tripwires working nicely, look at them all. Coming around the corner, Maxim repositions to try and hold this off. And get suppression, they're right on the edge of the arc. They might have been able to crawl out there, but wouldn't have worked out too well. Double combat engineers with the flamethrowers coming through. T-70 back in the centre, but right into the Raket. Another walking Stuka barrage coming through. Oh, conscript down. Dodges it with the Maxim though. And, double flamers from MotoMoto does mean that no sweepers. Could be a little bit dangerous. Good Zis barrage there. And now T-34 coming in for MotoMoto. Panzer IV already on the battlefield though for SkyGreen. And Sunny though, he's got the double Zis in preparation for this. So early Panzer IV, but Allies look poised to be able to hold on. And do briefly have double fuel control.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture
MotoMoto also quite a lot of command points, not too far away from the IS-2. So might go straight for that after the T-34. Shock troops close in here, but right in front of the Panzer IV. Don't know how successful that's going to be. Was out a smoke grenade to stall for a bit. And in the meantime, trying to get the anti-tank guns into position, but choosing mine with attack ground, was it? Doubles this though, not in the right position here for Sunny. Panzer IV coming through the wall. Very lucky those conscripts clumped up. The Panzer IV shot missed. It could have been death for them. That was so clumped. Meantime though, MotoMoto doing some good work on that far flank. Got an infantry, second infantry support gun coming for SkyGreen, as well as a Rakitten. Rakitten here for the Panzer T-34. Man, I keep wanting to call it Panzer IV. It's 2 hits. Zis barrage coming in on triple Zis barrage onto the team weapons here. We've got a walking Stuka barrage coming through though. Dodging. And avoids most of the damage. Good reactions there from the Soviet team. 10 kills on that now. It's been alright, but not standout. Still quite far away from Vet 1 as well. Decisive grenade forcing back the conscripts. T-34 trying to stay on the front line and do some more damage. Keep pushing across. Can actually take quite a lot of damage from the Maxim because it doesn't get suppressed. It's getting hammered. The kitten finally sets up, but already the T-34's pulled back for some repairs, expecting the rotation because the Maxim was shooting at it. He knew exactly where it was. No, MotoMoto not saving straight for the IS-2. Go for the Katyusha first. Interesting. There are a lot of Axis team weapons running around, so it will be successful. I thought we might see a push for the IS-2 first. Maybe it will be Sunny going straight for the IS-2 after the T-70. Probably will have the command points by the time he accumulates the fuel. Good damage there from the T-70. See the Axis with a decent VP lead at the moment, but starting to drain at the moment. Doubles this from the side with ambush camo. Ooh, one of the misses. Panzer IV getting out of there. Close call. Okay, another cache going down. Ooh, that was a big hit from the walking Stuka. 10 kills before, now up to 18, nearly Vet 1. Nothing to really follow up and come in and kill the decrewed weapon though. A couple of squads coming through now, looking for the decrew again. Looks like it's going to be able to pull back though. Here comes a close range Katyusha. Oh my god, the Volksgrenadiers go down. Ober's on the retreat. Down to one model. T-34 could come in. A little bit slow coming in to capitalize on that, but oh, that was a nasty Katyusha barrage. Usually I don't like the ones coming from the angle like that, but that one worked extremely well. his second munitions cache down from MotoMoto. Interesting. Okay, two Shreks connecting with the T70. Resist there for the Panzer IV though. Two support guns forcing back the conscripts. Another squad trying to neutralize the fuel. Doubles is pushing forwards, maybe for the barrages. That's where the caches will come in handy, able to spam those barrages. Conscripts trying to hold on. He really wanted that squad to be able to neutralize it, but machine gun wasn't letting it happen. But in the meantime, the machine gun just left there. Kind of lucky that last shell didn't land. Otherwise it would have gone down. Late retreat from SkyGreen. Grenade avoided. Overs coming in from the side. Oh, and triggering a mine there as well. Sonny with a lot of manpower clearly wants to hit that IS-2 timing as soon as possible. He's trying to make sure he's got enough. Exactly on time. Panzer IV coming forwards. T70 did receive some repairs. Oh, but a bit of a... Okay, it does get around the corner. A T-gun's in camo, so moving extremely slowly. Because, yeah, usually 2 Shreks plus a Panzer IV shot will result in the kill of a T70. So important that he got a little bit of repairs in there before bringing it forwards. So it didn't go down to just one shot. Chusha doing a decent chunk of damage, but could be better. Still only 7 kills.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
A triple cap for the Allies for a decent period here. Pretty much evening up the VP score. Next is starting to push on this far flank. Got the sweepers out always though. Nice to see from SkyGreen. There we go, another walking Stuka barrage coming through. Got a Panzer IV out from Dreamwork as well. Good connection. Oof. Maxim on the run. Hits the combat engineers as well. And 23 kills now on that. So he's really picked up the pace over the last couple of barrages. Ooh, shock troops don't quite avoid the concussive grenade, and then comes the Panzer IV behind this. Shock troops lob out their own grenades. Their T-guns count out of ambush. Have some attack rounds there, but not able to get the killing blow. And here comes the IS-2 for Sonny. It's already got a pretty good base to support it as well. Ooh, good grenade. Nice 2 there though. Does get the decoy on one of those, but a couple of conscripts there for the recrew and the merge. Getting out the front. Going for the IS-2, getting through the armor on that occasion. IS-2 trying to avoid getting snared by this incoming Volksgrenadier squad. Getting a couple good hits in though. And continuing to push forwards. Katyusha though going for the Raketen perhaps. No, going for the machine gun in the center. Volksgrenadiers charging forwards. Oh, they're in some trouble though. It's a big trouble. He's not paying attention. There's a bit of action up there in the north. And Volksgrenadiers go down for Dreamwork. In fact, he's got almost no infantry left anymore. T70 runs into the Raketen. Misses the second shot there. But X with 2 VPs again. I wonder if SkyGreen's going to save for the Yak Tiger. There's this barrage going after the machine gun, but it gets out of the danger zone. Incendiary artillery dropped on the team weapons. Senpai's charging forwards. Need to put away the sweeper though. just able to hold the line here. Now they have to retreat over the flames. Walking Stuka coming through though. Oh, what is he targeting there? I don't know about that one. I thought he was going to go for the choke point coming into the VP area there, but flies it quite far back. Oh! Looks like both T-34s triggering a mine. Panzer IV bouncing the killing blow though. Incentivized to continue to chase. We've got some assault artillery dropped in. One of the T-34s goes down. Looks like he's going to disengage from the chase though. Doesn't want to take the risk. Incendiary artillery dropped on Rakit, and Zis coming in from the side, but doesn't manage to finish off. Panzer IV close call though for that. Looks like the assault artillery wasn't enough. Shusha targeting the machine gun that's trying to run away. The flames again, and meanwhile we've got the IS-2 making a bit of a push on this side. Rakitten on the run. Looks like the MG-34 got decrewed over here from SkyGreen. SkyGreen, yeah, I think he is trying to save up for the Jagdtiger, and here it comes. So he has kind of been on the back foot, facing off against the double Zis and the IS-2 as he tries to save for the Jagdtiger, but now should be able to fight back a lot more effectively. He's very, very even again. This is with a slight disadvantage as they get pushed back here. Kitten coming in from the side, Panzer IV from the front, missing. This is not connecting there either. Stuka ready to fire. Okay, gonna fire from right there. Gonna go after those Zis.
Orders complete.
Decent connection. Pretty close to Vet 2 on that now. Oof.
Standing by.
Panzer IV upgraded with the Panzer Commander there. Dreamwork with a good chunk of munitions in reserve, so can spam that artillery. Trying to push onto the VP here, but T-34 going to shut that down. Here comes the Panzer IV though, gets the first shot, and it's a rear armor hit as well. MotoMoto is just nearby, but not quite in range. Pushing forwards now, but in camo, so coming forwards quite slowly, and oh boy, the Panzer IV getting some big hits in. IR Searchlight out from SkyGreen. I really like this to support the Jagdtiger. I think that's a really good idea. Look at how far you can see from back there. Shusha. Target spinning around for the IS-2. Oof, takes a big hit from the side. Panzer IV coming in from the other side. Soften up the shock troops and getting a good hit and maybe saving Sturmpires as they try and retreat. Shock troops do find the kitten and force that to retreat. Target pushing forwards. IR Searchlight out the front. Oh, and he's popping the HE barrage on the double Zis there. Zis struggling to get through the Jagdtiger's extremely tough frontal armor. One of this in some trouble, gets decrewed there. Nicely done by SkyGreen. Stayed in the pocket. Stuka to follow that up. There's this narrowly avoiding death, but this one does outright get destroyed. Good follow up there from SkyGreen. Now Sonny's finally got something to spend the manpower bank on, maybe rebuilding another Zis and going for a Katyusha at the same time. Incendiary artillery coming in. Okay, incendiary artillery coming in on the centre this time.
AT gun is ready
Jumps
for
out
combat.
before he takes too much damage.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Guess he had the T-70 recon mode spotting that long range so he could throw it out that far. Sounds like the IS-2 mobilising, coming through the centre again. That tank quite far back. I don't think we've seen too many mines go down from SkyGreen. It's a really good idea to mine off the flanks a bit, try and keep that Yak Tiger safe for an aggressive manoeuvre like that. But yeah, Yak Tiger a little bit too far back, not able to open up on the IS-2 here. Gets away scot-free. Comes now. Just a big chunk of damage, going quite a lot of repairs now. Might even do with the third combat engineer, Sonny. Oh no, can't quite fit it in actually. He's at pop cap limit now. Feeling that Katyusha. Stupid coming in on the far side, not having too much though. Still not quite vet 2. Oh, I was in some trouble. Oh, but so is the T-34. Is this barrage coming in on the Raketin? But the Raketin finishing the job. T-34 goes down. MotoMoto right about there for the IS-2 as well, but not quite. So a good time for the Axis to take down that supporting T-34 or that big power spike. And now here comes the Tiger of Dreamwork. Upgrading that with the machine gun. Can't get the Panzer Commander on that Tiger anymore. Forwards here.
Standing by for setting of command post.
Tiger forcing a whole bunch of retreats on the far side. We've got a few mines down from MotoMoto though, so Dreamwork has to be careful over here. Bit dangerous coming forwards without the sweeper. Meanwhile, the Yak Tiger advancing with the support of the IR Searchlight, getting a lot of damage done. Pretty close to Vet 1 on that already. 8 kills from those HE barrages as well. 4 munitions caches down, by the way, by MotoMoto. Tremendous amount of munitions income, plus 62 for the Allies right now, so they'll be able to spam those incendiary artillery barrages like crazy. Panzer 4 coming forwards. Axis now securing the triple cap, but they are a good chunk behind in the VPs at the moment. Those two and Tiger about to clash. Tiger gets first blood. Katyusha going for the Raketin. Doesn't hit too much though. The scatter not favouring MotoMoto. Stupid coming the other direction. Oh, and that's carnage.
We have lost a machine gun crew.
Takes down one of the machine guns. Vet 2 now. Both of the cooldown bonuses achieved for that walking Stuka, so that thing's going to be a real nuisance. Firing a lot more frequently now. Tiger actually doing pretty well in the head-to-head against the IS-2. Incendiary artillery takes down the machine gun out the back. Dreamwork really struggling with keeping the infantry alive at the moment. There we go. Searchlight. Yak Tiger getting some good hits in here on the IS-2. IS-2 having to back out. And I suppose the advantage of the Yak Tiger in this kind of situation is that if it has to move, you know, the vision doesn't go away like an elephant with the spotting scopes. So you can kind of reposition with it and still have that really effective long-range sight. Okay, assault artillery coming through again from SkyGreen. Oh boy, Tiger in some trouble though with the artillery landing time. Looks like there's this going to pull back though. Oh, SU-85 through the center, finishing the job. Had some smoke in there to try and cover things up. Assault artillery hammering down. Oh, and it took down the IS-2 out the back. Unbelievable. And there's this even right on the edge. That assault artillery MVP there for the Axis team. That did so much damage. Wow. Clutch action though, that SU-85 through the center. Looked like the Tiger was going to get away otherwise. Stuka coming through. Deep on the barrage that time. Panzer IV through the center though, looking to decrew the Zis. Stempire's closing in. And there it goes. To get destroyed now. IS-2 coming across. Yak Tiger up the front though. We're going to spot this coming thanks to the IR searchlight. SU-85 there as well. Ends up on that first. Panzer IV, oh, kind of lucky that shot missed. Otherwise could have gone down here. IS-2 continuing to chase him, lands that shot. And yeah, if that other IS-2 shot had landed, it would be a good night for the Panzer IV. Oh, bounced. What's the IS-2's penetration? Get. The odds of that happening must be extremely low. Try and get the stats up here. .210 penetration far. It's 234 armor, right? Oof, very, very lucky call there. As for surviving after, you know, miss shot and then bounce shot. Oof. Stuka barrage there again. SU-85 out the back waiting for some repairs. A Tiger coming forwards again. The IR searchlight, a real thorn in the side of the Allies right now on this map. Running so much sight through the center, especially as a lot of these shrubs start to get run over and crushed and destroyed. Not able to provide any sight blocking, which the Allies desperately need at the moment. But the Allies are coming through the center with the infantry. Getting the capping done. Oh! Wow! A deep raid there from SkyGreen. The Raketen and the Shreks taking down the SU-85. Nicely done. For the steel and the machine gun on the far flank. Panzer IV taking care of the machine gun in the center. Outright destroyed there. See some trouble as well, but they do make it out alive. MotoMoto just about there for another IS-2. It's four coming around the corner, going for the T-70. Oh, and it's in some trouble. Raketen chips in there for a crucial shot. Otherwise, T-70 might have been able to get out of there, but definitely not. That Raketen is the backup. Cash goes down. And Axis starting to advance. It's starting to look a little bit grim for the Allies, way behind on army size. And they're taking a battering, another cache going down there. With a flank here from this Axis infantry, but in comes the Katyusha. It's from a MotoMoto. 20 kills on that now. But only a few with that barrage. A lot of Zis laying about for the Allies, waiting for the recruit, so they'll boost their army sizes up a chunk. I feel like the IS-2 needs to try and stay on the far side, trying to avoid that Yak Tiger in the center. Maybe you can operate over here away from the Yak Tiger. Oof! Super deep Yak Tiger barrage here onto the Zis. That pulls back. Four coming forwards though. The IS-2 who landed on the wall there. Flak half track from SkyGreen. That's a strange choice. You've seen the double IS-2s. Should know that we've got no maps like that. Maybe he thinks he's up against armored assault. The other IS-2 commander. A lot of munitions for Sunny as well, so can drop that incendiary artillery. SU-85 on the run from the Fusiliers. Troops fine. The Raketen get the D crew, nicely done. Oh boy. Oh, didn't pull all the way back with that SU-85. Bombs out a grenade on the exit. Pretty good assaults though with those Fusiliers, able to just charge down the center. Shock troops. Oh, don't come over for the wipe though. Missed opportunity trying to hide on the Panzer IV. Oh, IS-2 coming through the center instantly on low health. McKinn and Jagdtiger blasting it below half immediately. Push into the center. McKinn got out of there though. IS-2 coming down the far side. Tiger spinning around for that. Searchlight coming forwards. G34 in the hands of the Allies. Maxim in the hands of the Axis. Artillery coming down, but the scatter on the shell is not too good. Oh, the double Zis barrage though, pretty nasty. Panzer IV coming forwards, but the Zises are barraging, so not able to clear that out. Looks like the incendiary artillery triggering a mine there. Looking to open up. IS-2 not super healthy. Could be in a bit of trouble here. Spins around, bounces that from the front. Stuka landing. Oh, it looks like he cancelled it after just one rocket. Slight misplay there from Dreamwork. Cancelling a bit too late. Oh, IS-2 coming across. Takes a big hit from the side from the Jagdtiger. Got the Shreks here as well. IS-2 low. Trying to back away in a safe direction so he doesn't go in front of the Jagdtiger again. Oh! Searchlight goes down to the Katyusha. That's actually pretty big. Getting rid of the sight for the Jagdtiger. Jagdtiger actually working pretty fast now as Vet 2. Oh, double Zis pushing all the way forwards, and the Panzer IV goes down way at the back, really close to the Axis base. Daring play there by MotoMoto, but pays off big time. And the incendiary artillery behind it clears out the infantry support gun. IS-2 just about up to full on this flank as well. Triple combat engineers for repairs on that. Keep coming in though. Oof, big shot from the IS-2.
The enemy has 75 points remaining.
IS-2 just about back up to full for Sunny again. Sunny with a decent amount in reserve resources. I wonder where we'll go from next. Oh, Katyusha coming through. A lot of low health team weapons here. Machine gun goes down. Somehow the Raketen kind of lucky. I guess the Katyusha quite a long range barrage there. A lot of scatter. Isn't that too much? Troops well on the sides, and it seems like the Allies not really trying to contest the centre that much, trying to go for both the flanks. And ordinarily this would be a little bit risky against like an arranged team, so they could coordinate a push onto one of the sides a lot more effectively, but against a random Axis team like this, it might be a bit harder for them to coordinate an assault like that. Incendiary artillery into the centre, but kind of actually just locking the shock troops out of the middle, so I don't know if that was a terribly good application of that. Smoke coming through onto the machine gun. IR searchlight on the far flank now from SkyGreen. He's got his Jagdtiger over here as well. Looking to inflict some pain on the IS-2 behind the smoke at the moment. Jagdtiger missing. And it gives the IS-2 cold feet. With the Panzer IV there acting as a rear guard. Stuka barrage coming through now. This could be nasty full retreat from Moto. Targeting the retreat path though. Some pretty good hits. IS-2 trying to kind of hide behind the building from the Jagdtiger, but oh, he managed to hide so well there. Panzer IV blitzing through. Got a KV-8 there soaking some damage. Switch over to the 45mm gun on that. Hasn't done so quite yet. Very risky here with the Panzer IV against the IS-2. Managing to get on the rear armor here now though. Oh, but the phase through. Oh, and the main gun crits. Panzer IV trying to get away now. Oh, but the Zis from the side finishing the job. Heartbreaking for SkyGreen. Phase through into the main gun crit. But yeah, he could have got a better block there. You just got to hit stop. Gotta hit stop to block. If you're trying to move around, that phase through can happen. And I don't know if the IS-2 would have gone down to one more shot. Hard to tell. Took an unusual amount of damage with the Jagdtiger chipping in there. As for over here, abandoned, remember, so Jagdtiger maybe trying to come forwards and finish the job on that, but unsuccessful and getting forced back by the IS-2 and the Su-85. Searchlight is quite far back. If you push forwards a bit there, might have been able to return fire a bit more confidently. Tiger coming through the center though for Dreamwork. Doesn't grenade into the center. Tiger come around the corner. And oh, that Tiger takes a walloping. Su-85 and Zis there. More incendiary artillery dropped in the center. He is avoiding most of the damage so far though. Jagdtiger coming through the center, running right into double Zis here though. Now trying to back out. Stuka coming down but not targeting these Zis. So far though, the armor holding up well on the Jagdtiger. Zis is failing to get through. But stolen Panzer IV coming through. Trying to get in on the flank. And there's not much support here for the Jagdtiger. Tiger coming across now. But Panzer IV on the rear armor. Trying to spin around, trying to face. But doesn't quite manage to get it done. Stolen Panzer IV. That is just so heartbreaking for the Axis team there. Panzer IV could go down though after that heroic maneuver. No, it gets out with the blitz. So much variancy from killing that. Oh, and a friendly mine getting triggered there, stopping the chase of the Su-85. Dreamwork now with a very small army. Same story for SkyGreen though. SkyGreen does have a lot of resources in reserve. Can rebuild. Axis down with very few VPs though, and looks like SkyGreen is not building anything. Okay, they are coming onto the VP here. He's got the breakthrough. He's going to neutralize the VP very, very quickly, but the allies getting the neutralize over here as well, so it might not be enough. A swarm of conscripts coming through. And Dreamwork going to throw in the towel. And there we go. Axis quits. So man, it was looking a bit grim for the Soviets for a while there. You know, lost one of their IS-2s. The Jagdtiger working really well through the center of the map, locking out the allies. Oh man, it went pear-shaped for them at the end there. A bit reckless chasing him with the Panzer IV, going for that IS-2 kill. Oh, main gun crit. A little bit unlucky. And then abandoned. And then that abandoned Panzer IV getting turned against the Jagdtiger. I mean, it was a little bit risky coming through the center there with like no support, no Raketen backing him up, no Panzer IV anymore to keep him safe. It was a little bit reckless there from SkyGreen, and he had plenty of resources to rebuild something. Just never did that. So, yeah, got punished pretty hard. But yeah, overall, good work from the Allies sticking in there. It was looking a bit tough for them at one stage, but they turned it around nicely. Anyway, guys, we'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.